Now, as for their opponent, the Bucs, if you are Case Keenum, the best thing you might have going for you tomorrow is that you can actually hand the ball off to a guy that looks like he might become the next big running back in Minnesota. The rookie Dalvin Cook rushed for 127 yards in his very first NFL game. In both of his first 2 games, he's averaged over 5 yards a carry. So now the test for their opponent, Tampa, is simple. Stop Dalvin Cook. But how do you do that? Our Jenna Lane on the game plan for the Bucs tomorrow.
The Bucs travel to Minnesota this weekend to take on the Vikings, and they're going to be without one of their best run defenders and linebacker Quan Alexander, who's been battling a hamstring injury. And that's going to create a lot more challenges, of course, given that they're going to be facing Dalvin Cook. Alexander led the league last year with 108 solo tackles, and 51 of them came against running backs. That's second most in the NFL. I talked to his replacement from this past week, rookie Kendall Beckwith, who told me he would have 0 problems if he had to do it again this week. Now, on the other side of the ball, a lot of people are wondering, will Jameis Winston still target Mike Evans, given that he is expected to go up against Xavier Rhodes? Talked to Dirk Cutter about that a little bit, and Cutter acknowledged that coverages will dictate where the ball goes, but at the same time, he also said that no disrespect to Rhodes, he thinks he's a terrific player, but he says, I'll take Mike any day. And you saw that against the Seattle Seahawks this past year. Jameis Winston hit Mike Evans twice on touchdown passes to open up the game, and he was going up against Richard Sherman. So there's a lot of trust between those two. Back to you, Zubin.
Jenna, thank you so much. On Sunday, Jameis, who she just mentioned, will look to his favorite target against Minnesota since the start of last season. Mike Evans has 88 first down receptions, more than anyone in the National Football League. Right now, if you're ahead of Antonio Brown on any receptions list, you're doing a good job.